Okay. So I don't know. In my opinion, that's a little rough. I understand. I should sell sex toys and products, and I get it, but I don't know. I don't know because I knew somebody told me that happened. They did wait to marriage, and they was not compatible sexually at all. They say it was the worst.
Wow.
So that's kind of a I don't know. Right now, my answer is no. Maybe Dion could say something that'll change my mind, but right now, definitely, I don't think so because what you're doing is opening up your marriage for somebody to get cheated on.
That's not necessarily true.
Are you
That's
708
not necessarily. So,
two
so
two
if your
three
husband, you married
eight
and
nine five three?
y'all having great sex and he has an accident, now he's paralyzed, you gonna cheat on him? So for me, sex is just what it is. It's sex. We can make it what it is for us. So I'm just
Okay,
saying.
now that you put that out there, so okay, he had an accident. Now he can't have sex with you at all.
So I'm gonna cheat on him. That's what you're saying. You
What?
said it opens it up for cheating.
I
You
better.
said
I don't
it
think
opens
she's.
it up for cheating if the sex
no.
is horrible.
I just.
He can't
Yeah,
have
she
sex
did
at
ask
all
the
now.
question. She did ask that question.
I did ask. I'm about to call 911. How she got? You heard her
I'm
voice?
just saying.
Wow.
The thing is that I don't know. I'm being as honest as possible. But right now, would I take care of him? Of course, I would. Thank you. Ooh, Saved by the Bell.
Somebody calling in.
Woo, boy.
Somebody got a question. A
Oh
comment
my
to make.
goodness. Thank you. I thought I.
Hey, let me thank you for calling in right
Yeah,
now,
whoever
y'all.
it
Whoever
was.
it is, for
Okay.
real.
Thank you. Thank you for calling Cocktails and Conversation on Intellectual Radio. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm trying to get into the topic conversation today.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you the topic first. Now,
Ask them their name and where they from.
we already know that's Michael calling from Calumet. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, who am I speaking with?
I knew that. I knew that. I didn't have to ask.
Who am I speaking with?
The public don't know that.
Okay. Who?
I have a distinctive voice.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You sound like a Cowboys fan. You sound like a Cowboys fan.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Now that we got the fact that a Cowboys fan out the way, would you marry somebody who was horrible in bed?
Well, I'm gonna agree with Talika because that's.
Don't say my government name.
What the?
I ain't say your whole government name.
You might as well say it. That's what she's saying. You might as
Yes,
well
my goodness. Did you hear him?
give her birth date. And
Yeah,
Social
Social
Security
Security number.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can't say it no more.
If anybody else called, tell them she's not here, Wanda. Goodness, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but seriously, your answer is what?
My answer is I agree with saying that yes, that is something that can be worked on because your first love, sex isn't. It's a lot of other factors in sex for your first love. It's more than just one thing. It's the way they make you feel. It's stuff you do. It's compatibility. Now, it may be that in the bedroom, but that can be worked on. That can be fixed.
But I'm saying, what if it cannot be fixed?
I mean, what can't be fixed? I mean, if the scenario you gave is if they paralyzed, like the Lord.
I didn't say that. T gave her husband an accident.
If your husband become paralyzed, you gonna cheat on him because at this point he cannot have sex. So, because Suge said that it opens up room for cheating when the sex is horrible.
Yes.
Well, you can bring in other factors as far as like the sex toys.
I thought he was going to say other people. I'm going to say this.
Hey, if that's what they need to do to make that sex pop, and then be like, what that mouth do?
Oh, yeah, okay. Ooh.
There you go.
Okay, so
all
right. Thank you for calling.
In, man.
Boo! Boo!
Like,
Thank you for calling Cocktails and Conversation on Intellectual Radio. The question is, I'm sorry, who am I speaking with?
Oh.
Yeah, turn it down. Turn it down. He uses his deep voice. Who that? Yes. Who am I speaking with?
It's another Mike.
Hey, what up, Mike?
What up, though? How y'all feeling?
We good. We good. Hey, Mike.
This Mike Jones.
Hey, Mike Jones. Where you calling from, Mike? What side of town?
Houston. Yeah, that ain't from Texas.
I'm all over the place.
Okay, somebody may be at the mic too. All right, Mike, what's your answer? What you think? Would you marry somebody that was horrible in bed?
I mean, no. I mean, who wants to do that? I mean, I'll be cheating the whole marriage. So, I mean, if your finances are straight, possibly. I'll just be a cheater. You know what I'm saying?
You probably gonna cheat if she.
but you heard he said he gonna do what he got to do. His finances okay. Everything else is fine. You still feel like you gonna go out?
He said her finances do.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The sex horrible. I mean, every once in a while, of course, they got to do what they got to do in bed. But, you know, I'm not going to tell her it's whack. I mean, you know what? I probably would tell her it's whack. Like, baby, can we try something? Can we spice it up? You know, if it doesn't get better, then I'll go get it elsewhere, but I'll still probably be happy at home. I mean,
what?
Still a good person.
I mean,
so you gonna marry her or not?
Yeah, he is. He said, I'm sorry. He said he was gonna marry her, but he said he will have an alternate somewhere to please him.
I will have what they call a plus one.
Oh.
Dig that.
Oh.
Dig that.
So if the sex is good, you gonna still have a plus one.
You said if the sex is good, I wouldn't need a plus one.
So why you need one if the sex is?
Because he just said why sex is important to him. It's important to him.
Sex is very important, and if the sex is trash, then shit. I mean, I need to go get it somewhere.
So if she had an accident,
oh my goodness,
she's paralyzed, and now she can't.
He's gonna cheat regardless.
So still cheat on her?
Yes.
I mean, but shit, I'm at work.
Big Mike. Big Mike.
Yeah. I like that answer. Right. She paralyzed from the chest down, not from the neck up, huh? That's not what it is. Tenfold. Yeah, tenfold. I got you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Mike, I like that, man.
Hey, that's the only time you done smiled the whole
That's funny.
That's the only time you done smiled.
That's hilarious.
That wasn't hilarious.
That is
Mike,
hilarious.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. What that mouth do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's all you got, Mike?
I mean, what else you got for me? I mean, I'm here to answer your question.
Hold on. I think Dion may have one because he's laughing. Dion, you got a question?
No. I ain't got no question, man. I do wholeheartedly understand where you're coming from. I just haven't given my response to the question yet. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we let the ladies talk, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But, you know, before we get to that point, I have a few questions and a few other things to you know, hopefully will factor into the decision he or she makes, you know what I'm saying, before they make their next move, whether it's to cheat or to leave altogether, whatever case may be. So I'm respectfully reserving my answers until later on. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Thank you, Mike.
Ain't no problem, but to be honest, most people have sex before they get married.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know what it is, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
you already know what it is, so you have to, you know what I'm saying, you already set yourself up for failure if you not going to cheat.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's true.
But he's being honest,
It's
T.
the truth.
He's being honest. Thanks, Big Mike.
All right, Mike.
All right.
Holla at you, cuz.
All right, then.
Yes, sir. You too.
He told the truth, T. Thank you, Big Mike, for telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth, too.
I don't believe you, though.
How you gonna say what makes me want to marry somebody?
No, not the marriage part.
No, because you said, would I marry somebody if the sex was horrible? And I said yes, because it ain't about the sex for me.
Mm-mm.
It's about you taking care of responsibilities. So the sex can be great. That don't mean I'm gonna marry him. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
The sex can be great, awesome, off the charts. We hanging from chandeliers. That don't mean he's marriage material. So come on now. So sex is not all in, be all for me. Just saying. Yeah, can you tell us your
well, let him finish making his cocktail in the middle of the show.
My cup is dry. So what are my options here, y'all? Y'all tell me what I'm supposed to do.
No, continue to make your cup.
And that's
Well,
what
while
I'm
you
doing.
making it, can I respond to T over there?
Absolutely.
Okay, it's hard for me to believe that because you seem very, I don't know, how can I say that? Freaky.
I am.
So when you holler, you a freak, and then you
Am I
marry
married?
somebody. Are you married?
Am I?
No, you're not married.
Okay.
So by you being a
So-
freak, and if the sex was horrible, and then he got into an accident and couldn't perform at all, and you say you a freak, I just can't see.
So you're not hearing my point.
I think you would stay there and take care of him.
I said, you say I'm a freak, and I say, am I married? So the sex is good,
Mhm.
but am I married?
No.
Okay.
So what that mean?
Are you not getting it? It ain't about the sex for me.
Oh, okay. But thank you.
The sex can be awesome, but if you're not worthy of marriage, why go there?
I just said, but they were worthy of getting your hand in marriage. They were worthy of it.
So for me, if the sex is horrible, but you're worthy of marriage, we going down that aisle because you have hit other points in what I need for to marry someone.
Well, I was told this back in the day. During the Bible, I'm talking about the Bible now. I know I don't do the Bible, but back in the day, that's how you consummated a marriage, is by having sex. Once you had sex, that meant that you guys were in a covenant together.
That's still today, because you can go get married and it's not sacred until you have sex, right? So because you can go get it annulled.
It's okay. It's okay. Get her. Just
You
get her.
can
I hope
get
you're
it
on my side.
annulled before
Hope you're on
sex.
side.
You know that, right?
Yeah, that's
So
what an
if
annulment
once
is.
you have sex, then it's covered. It's covered. So we solidified this marriage.
So you, if I went and had sex and we was only married for a week, I couldn't divorce you because I slept with you.
You can divorce him, but
But
you
I
can't
couldn't
get
get
an
an annulment.
annulled because you had sex.
I'm glad she cleared that up for these
Okay.
people. I'm
Okay,
glad.
yeah.
Okay. Yolanda, call in, baby. 708-223-8953. Yogi, call in. Dion, you've been sitting back. You done remade your drink. You done topped it off.
No, it
just-
was empty. It was empty, so I filled it back
I
up.
see.
so.
I see. Can you tell me what you think? Because me and T, we gonna probably still argue on the way going home. So go on.
You know what? In my opinion, I think, if the sex is terrible, well, let's start here first. We know we're supposed to not have sex until we get married, but how many couples actually do that?
Oh, was
I mean,
those the air quotes?
Did
Did you air quote?
supposed to.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
So-
there's a lot of people out there.
So,
that doing it,
yeah, but
so-
I mean,
That's not
So
even
you have to-
realistic now.
you have
though.
you,
It is. I know
and that's
some
the
still-
thing is you have
Wait,
to-
hold
I
on.
know
I'm
some
sorry.
virgins. I really know some virgins, men and women. So
we
it's-
all do.
it's
We all
still-
do.
You know a
It's
virgin?
still,
I used to.
it's still out.
Right, no.
You're not the reason they
No.
not a virgin no more, right?
No,
Okay. I used to know them, but after
once or
last,
twice,
yeah.
once upon a time, you know what I'm saying, that was me, but you know what I'm saying, no, that's been many a moon ago.
How many
you know what I'm
virgins
saying?
you know? 2?
For me,
Yes.
I know about 5 women and 4 men
Who say they're gonna wait?
that they're waiting for
I
the
know.
right person.
It's okay. I got you. I got you there, buddy. They wait. Do you believe that?
Do I believe them? Yeah. They are very spiritual. So these people, they are very spiritual, right? And
Okay.
so because they hold on to that word of God, that's why they're waiting for their special person to
They're
come
waiting
into their
for it.
life.
Okay.
And so, hey, that ain't me. I tell them all the time, good luck.
Did you invite them to? Did you
They don't
invite them
live
to
here.
the speed dating?
They don't live here.
Where they stay? In Utah? So where? Oregon?
No,
where stay?
it's a couple of them stay in Virginia and then in Atlanta, where I used to stay.
Oh wow! In the hot sex state, like hot Atlanta.
I mean, in Atlanta, you got to watch out for the
The he, she,
exactly.
yeah.
So come on now.
I mean, but that really ain't a real big deterrent, to be honest. And I'm not
Mhm.
saying that that's what you choose, but I'm just saying, hey, look, they don't call it Hotlanta because of just the weather. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Let's be honest. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? So, I mean,
How
there are a
you
lot
know?
of because I know my son has been down there for 10 years. So, you know what I'm saying? I know what he's been going through. You know what I mean? And but that's a whole nother subject. So, there are a lot
Can
of
I ask him
available
what he
men and
been going
women.
through?
Huh?
I don't think my mic on. I think Wanda got me when I told her she was whispering. Is my mic on? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. I believe she did it because I told her she was whispering.
Even if she was, she should have just turned it off. Then, you know what I'm saying? We'd have been okay with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Dion,
She
can you
know
finish
5
your statement?
virgins. So we know a few is in Atlanta and none, and the other ones is where? In
Virginia.
Virginia.
Mhm.
Okay. Because spiritually they stated they were going to wait.
Yes.
So I mean, just to continue what I was saying, we're
Mhm.
supposed to wait, and I get it, but not very many people do. So with that being the case, you have to ask yourself, okay, if it wasn't good the first, second, fifth, 10th, 15th time, then why are you even marrying this person because sex is an integral part of marriage, because it's all about the intimacy and the connection between a man and a woman. That's really what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we let our body parts take over and all of that stuff, but I mean, ultimately, if it's going to be you and her or you and him, then that's what it is. You go ahead.
I can get this in.
Yeah.
For tea.
Come on through,
All right,
sister. What's your name?
Hey.
Hi.
That sounds like.
This is Sonia from Miss Shirley Sweet.
Now she said my government name.
She said your government name.
What's this? These
We get
January
another
babies.
call. Tell them she ain't here.
Okay, come on, Sonia. What you got, baby?
My question is, because I kind of came in on the end of a comment that you made that you would marry someone that's not good in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And my second question to that would be, will you cheat on them?
No, because I'm not a cheater.
That's politically correct. I like that.
I'm not a cheater. So for me, if we decide to get married, it's for other reasons. Like I said, I got somebody that sell toys. So we're gonna spice it up to whatever you can do. And guess what? That mouth worked good.
But what if they just horrible in bed? They don't know how to.
Well, that's up to you to teach them. It's up to you to be patient with them and guide their hand, hold their hand until they get to where they need to be.
I'm getting tired of the conversation.
If
I don't know if
this
I can
man
teach him.
is supporting me in what I need him to support me in,
yes,
and he's financially got us stable,
yes,
why wouldn't I want to be his wife?
Personally, I don't think most people would. They will remain. There's a ton of people that's in relationships and is not happy, content in the bedroom, and those be your cheaters. There's so many people that cheat for that reason.
And you got cheaters that just want to cheat regardless. So,
but we talking about the ones talking about sexually though.
So I'm just saying. So I can't. For me, I'm selling you. It ain't all about sex, because I got some great sex and we ain't married. So I'm just saying.
But check this out. But if they came with it.
For men, I mean, really, I really think for anybody, but for men, if sex is not good, they're not going to remain around as women do. Women always remain for so many reasons. Men is not going to do it.
That man ain't going to propose to her if he don't want to marry her.
I think men are more vocal and tell them, "Hey, honey, we need to do something different. We need to, you just lay there like a dead body. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be." So I think men overall are more vocal and say, "Hey, I want to do something different. I want to, especially if you know what you're doing, then you know how to dress it up." But I mean, I don't think a man just, because I talk to guys. I know guys that, like she just a dead, you know what I'm saying? And she just, lay there like a corpse and all of that
stuff. Is that his wife?
Well, this is when I was in the Navy. So there was very few of us that were married when I was in the Navy.
Right. So that's a girlfriend. He didn't ask her to be his wife.
Yeah. Well,
so that's the difference.
He also said that's why he broke up with her, because, they have been doing this for a while. So thanks, Sonia. We appreciate you calling in.
Thank you, Sonia.
Bye-bye. Thank you for calling Cocktails and Conversation on Intellectual Radio. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking to your truly Yolanda.
Hey, Yogi.
Hey, Yo-Yo.
Hey. Now, Yogi, answer this question. Would you actually want to marry somebody that was horrible in bed?
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, Shawana, I would. Okay, the reason is because, first of all, I'm that lion. I'm a Leo myself. I am a freak. And secondly, it takes more than just sex to love someone. It's not
absolutely.
It takes, okay, first of all, is that all that the attributes of a person that has, you can say, well, he got good sex. But is he treating you well? Is he respecting you? Is he loving you and giving you all the desires of what God wants you to have? So if you just focus on just what sex is not going to get you in.
That's one part, yeah.
Learn how to make someone, you can teach somebody how to make you feel good, because, baby, it don't take much for for a man to you show people how you want to feel, how you can take care of yourself, basically.
Yeah.
There's a lot of toys out here. There's a lot of all that stuff out here. You don't need no man to do that for you, honey. You can take care of yourself. So if this man is treating me with love, dignity, and respect, and giving me everything, not even giving, it's just it's a giving. Both of us have to be able to have, we have to be equally yoked first of all.
Right.
And evenly yoked
this is true.
also plays a sexual part. Evenly yoked is evenly
intimacy
yoked.
is not
What's
sex.
Up, bro? It's not just about sex. It really.
Yes.
And
You
to be
just
honest,
said you just flip flop. You just flip flop because you said. Guess what you said? Guess what you
what
said?
did I say?
You said that it is because it's an intimacy.
It
and it is
important. But I never got to finish what I was saying.
Yes.
I never got to finish what I was saying.
You
It
did.
is.
Hold on, let's get Yogi on.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Yogi, go ahead and finish.
Okay, the intimacy does not mean sex.
Mm-hmm.
You can make love to somebody's mind.
Mentally,
Mhm.
yep.
You can take their clothes
Yep.
off.
Y'all, come on. Y'all stop playing. Y'all stop playing.
No, you the
Y'all
one
stop
playing
playing.
that. You the one
I
missing
mean,
out.
stop it.
Obviously,
Y'all need to stop playing.
you missing out. That's what that means. That's what that said. By
sure.
you saying that, you missing out. That's what it is. Because truthfully speaking, sex starts in the mind. It's not because you got big booty or I got this, you got that.
Please don't say because it's
that.
not a bit.
No, it's not about
Please
that.
don't.
It's not about that. It
Little
starts up
booties
here.
count too.
Little booties matter. Somebody said that 17 years ago to
Well,
me.
I said it.
Yeah, exactly.
I say it
I
all the
wasn't gonna say her
time.
name, but she
Thank
put
you,
herself out there.
Yo-Yo.
I said it.
All right,
Thank
appreciate
you,
you,
Yogi.
Yo-Yo.
Okay.
But yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get in here because I think it's easy to say sex isn't an important part, but when we're talking about this is the only person you're gonna have sex with for the
Rest of your life. And it's horrible.
So horrible going out the gate. Now, unfortunately, I've lived this. Didn't think it mattered. A very good person, good man who took care. Take this call instead. Go ahead.
Thank you for calling Cocktails and Conversation on Intellectual Radio. What you got? Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Siobhan, this Sean from Hillside. Hey, P. Hey, D.
Hey. Thank you, girl.
Just have me on this conversation.
Okay.
Please do.
I want to tell T, oh, hell no.
Okay.
I understand what Yolanda said. So for me, if there is love, dignity, and respect, that will outweigh the sex.
That is.
You don't want to dread and be that person that Dee was talking about laying there like a corpse because we have to have intimacy. And I feel like if you have intimacy, the sex is going to come with it.
Right.
If you garbage already, that's a no for me. I'm just saying, that's a no.
If the woman is garbage, the man ain't even finna propose to you.
I don't even know how a woman could be garbage, but
Cause she ain't got no walls. She ain't got no walls. She trash, and she laying there
when she got a mouth. Did you say what that mouth do?
What Dion said.
She asked say what that mouth do?
And for the man too. That's what I said that for.
Yeah.
But for the women that lay there and not participate in the act, men don't want that, right?
Right.
Right. So they're not even gonna propose to you. They
would.
Men,
because some men just need a hold. They don't need to
listen.
They just need a hold.
Listen, Dion, would you propose to a woman that was not
wait, hold on. Let's get the
there
caller
for
off.
you?
Let's go ahead. Go ahead and finish, caller.
Because we got to hear from a man.
Okay.
Thank you, Sean.
Wait, hold on, Sean. That's all you got, Sean? That was it?
I was just gonna say, usually if a woman is laying there or not participating, it's because they have other issues mentally that's going on, and she's not connecting with him on that sexual level. That's all I want to say.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
What's up, bro? All right, take care. Hon.
Now, Dion,
Yes, ma'am.
let's hear your spiel. You a
Okay.
man.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Are you proposing to that woman that's just laying there like dead
Like a
weight?
dead fish.
Not until we can talk about it, until we can have an adult conversation about what you need to do better.
Hello.
Not
I
until
think
then.
they getting hold on a
Hello.
second.
I know who this is.
Thank you for calling Cocktails and Conversation on Intellectual Radio. Who am I speaking with?
Corn deer.
This is Cornelius.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Corn
sir.
deer.
Cornelius.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what you got? What you got?
I missed the question. I was doing.
Would you marry somebody that was horrible in bed? Would you marry them?
Well, it depends. I don't know.
It depends on what other qualities you got.
What?
If it's just basing it just on sex alone, then no.
You won't marry them.
Well, I mean, but even
If you base it on sex alone.
No, it was based off other things.
if your marriage is based off sex alone, then it ain't you're not worth marrying anyway. Because again, I'm a horrible money manager. I'm horrible with time. I'm horrible with everything else. But I'm good at bed. So I don't think you would marry a person just because
He might.
they can get down in bed.
Well, some people will.
No.
Some people will. But I'm not saying that
Men
it's
are not
either.
proposing to a woman that they don't feel is
How
worthy
you know
to
you're
be.
not a man? You
I
tell me
talked
if
to
I
a
was
man.
freak,
Listen,
a super freak, and I made your toes curl.
that's a super freak. He ain't even taking her home to mama
Pretty
because
much.
she ain't
yeah.
got nothing else to offer him.
Did you just lift your shoulder up?
I'm just saying.
Pretty
you
much.
just lift-
I talk. Hey, I was a tomboy. I was around boys all the time, and that's what they talk about. The woman that they want.
No, you dear, you.
If she got, it depends on what she offers. Other than that,
That's
Hello.
it. That's it.
Hello.
if that's all she offers, then no.
That's it.
That's
what
all
I'm
you
saying.
got. You just gonna be the jump off. That's all.
That's
that is.
it.
So,
That's it.
you know.
But you will marry somebody but keep your jump off because that was your best sex. Trust me, he ain't gonna let her go.
But
he gonna have her on the side.
So what they saying is they will marry a woman that has bad sex, but she have other qualities to be their wife.
Yep.
That's what
Yeah.
they're saying.
And this is what I was about to say. This is what I was about to say real quick, dear. My whole thing is if you are lacking, whether it's the man or the woman, you have to be man or woman enough to own up to the fact that, okay, hey, look, he or she's asked me once, twice, 5 times to do something different. Maybe I need to look into this. Yeah, you gotten away with it the first 5, 10, 15 years of your sex life, but that's not going to work every time.
People's ego may not let them go and sit and actually. Would you go to a sex therapist and say, "Hey, we need a sex therapist"?
If I was that bad, yeah, absolutely. If
you would go to a sex therapist.
If I love this woman and she keep telling me, yeah, absolutely.
I think once you get married, though, sometimes the urgency to fix it becomes less.
lessens,
Because
it
now you got a
lessens, yeah.
family and and there's no time. I got to work. And it becomes less of something you try to fix and more of something you got to live with. You like, I thought you were going to work on this, and it's not work on it. And then you start to feel like, well, it's hard to have intimacy outside of that with daily jobs.
Yeah. With all those
you
things
have to
that's going
plan,
on,
how do we be intimate
if we ain't got time?
That's work.
And then they don't even want to really do it anything because now they're not good at it, and they think they can't please you. It's not as simple. I think it's just saying marry them anyway.
Intimacy. Just to respond to what you said, Wanda. And I hate to quote.
Wait, we gotta get Cornelius off.
Okay,
is that
my
okay?
fault.
Cornelius, is that all? Because okay. Okay, but I'm just. I just want to see.
Thank
if
you,
was
Cornelius.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah, because you fake. You ain't telling the truth.
I'll see you
Bye.
Tuesday when I come back to work Tuesday. So I'll holler, man.
Bye.
Cornelius, you single? Hey, I got speed dating.
Right.
Cornelius. Oh, okay.
Okay, never mind.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You know what? I mean, to quote this comedian, Cat Williams said it best. He said, man, you got to keep it player. He's like, if you don't have the stamina or the endurance, or if you can't do certain things, he's like, you got to figure out how to make that shit work. Excuse my French. He said, but that's what you got to do. He said, man, look, if you can only last 5 minutes, or if you only a 10 pump brother, he's like,
make
man,
that the best.
He said,
the best 10 pumps in your life.
He said, use your mouth.
Hello.
And those are the kinds of things that make your man or your woman feel like you really are vested in making them feel good. Because again, everybody can jump on each other's body parts, and whether it lasts 10 minutes or an hour, it don't matter.
Do you think your ego will allow you, if your wife came and said to you, you're not good in bed, you need to come
if I love her, yeah. If I'm not, I'm not about my ego.
So what's different from men and women? A man is not going to propose to a woman till he's ready for her to be his wife. we as women, we be infatuated with these men for sex. Like, oh, he can be my husband, but he's
so big
not.
and cute, and he got a
Yes.
big chest, and he
So-
must be able to bring it. And you allow yourself for him to not be able to be bringing it, and you fool yourself and say, oh, it was cool the first time. Oh, well, it was just, he was sleepy. You justify it any way you can.
And he's great in bed, but he's not a great provider. So now we in this marriage with this man that find us valuable, but we don't find them valuable. But the sex was great.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. For me,
Why she gotta say her name? Why she gotta do that?
for me, it's more than the sex. Because I can have great sex
It's
with
a
you, but
total
if you're
package.
not that person for me, mentally, spiritually, emotionally,
Then there's
what
nothing
do we
there.
have?
There's nothing
Because
there.
intimacy, for real, intimacy is not the act of sex.
Right.
It's
No.
leading up to
It's your mind.
sex.
It's your mind. It's your mind. It's your mind.
Huh? Intimacy. So
Because-
for us women, right? We want our men to admire us.
Admire?
Hey baby, you look good today.
That's not admire. Isn't
That's-
that just be complimentary?
That's
No,
admiring you.
but I'm not just gonna say it just to be saying. If you look good, I'm gonna tell you look
You
good.
and you know
But
we
to build me up, you wouldn't just say it. Just maybe
No.
because
because
you're
I'm
going
lying
through
to you,
every
then.
you're
I'm
going
lying.
we're
You
going
go out
through
here in a
life.
burlap bag with a Jerry curl cap on your head. I'm supposed to tell you look good. I'm lying to you and I'm lying to myself. I'm not gonna do that.
So
No.
when you get dressed and he admires you like, baby,
Yeah.
that dress makes you look nice.
Yeah.
You look good. So right now we tingling inside like, oh shit. because guess what?
That's that freaking.
Because guess what?
That freaking.
Because guess what? When we go to work, when that man don't admire us and he in the house with us, and we go to work and some other man
Somebody
do,
else is, yep.
so now you like, oh, I'm getting attention, so I must, you building up confidence. So if that man is not building that confidence in you, that's where that intimacy starts. It starts from that day.
Mentally.
That's what I'm
Mentally.
saying. We as women, we need that, right?
If you go to my page, Wanda, go to my page and read some of the comments with the question. And I get everything you saying, but I need everybody to be real.
I am being
we are
real.
being real.
But I
You
just
can't-
feel like
you-
yeah,
Huh?
it's like sex plays a strong part in marriages.
But
People done got divorced off the fact that they
It was
they
more
find
than
It was-
just
it
that
had to be more
sex.
than
Come
just
on
bad
now,
sex.
because they wouldn't have proposed and they
Intimacy
wouldn't have
is a state
accepted
of
it.
mind. Like
That's
I said, if just say if
they always
Just
ganging up on me.
using it,
Wanda.
just using it.
I think what's not being put together is that the person who normally has bad sex starts to not become intimate.
Right.
It does.
They don't stay intimate and have bad
Right.
sex. It doesn't go hand in hand where they become this intimate person who has bad sex.
Yeah.
It starts to become where it doesn't become one and the same. At least that's what I expect.
Well, the thing is this, again, if just okay, I'm just going to use you and I as an example.
Mhm.
Just say if something was physically wrong with me. Now it wasn't before, but okay, 2, 5, 10 years in, something became wrong with me where I couldn't perform. You are staying with me because of what all the things that we did before, all of the things that I said before. That's why I said it starts in your mind. You know how much I love you. You know how much I care about you. You know how much I find you attractive. You're not going to walk out on that because my ding ding don't work. You're not going to do that. You're
Who
not.
say?
So I'm just saying.
So you're gonna walk away from
I
your
don't
house.
know. You can't bully me.
But I'm
you
not
gon-
telling you. How can I bully you? if
you
I
gon-
No,
don't
I'm talking
walk?
about the bully next to you.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're gonna walk away from the life that he provided from you.
And everything
No,
that we've gone
nobody
through.
said that.
So
If they
that's-
did,
that's
you
what
don't
I'm
walk
saying.
away
I'm not
from
gonna
the
even
life,
get
but you
married.
start to doubt yourself.
All
Like,
of-
am I attracted? Do you start feeling? Could it be you? What is it more?
I'm not gonna
But-
get. I'm not
but-
gonna go
but
there.
you-
With that being
know
the
it's
case,
not
if
you.
it is
I'm not
something
getting married,
physically
T.
wrong with me, then I'm not faking. I'm not just.
But
I
I
can't
said,
help.
would you
A lot of
marry?
men
I
don't
didn't say
get
if
help.
something happened later on.
I get it, and maybe it's just a matter of time. The doctor told me, "Hey man, it'll be 3 years before you get back to normal." See, that means you got 3 years
And then
before I
it's
get back to
20
normal.
years, and then
No,
what?
no, after 3 years, if ain't nothing back,
Well, I
then
lived
we need
20.
to seek some deeper,
You
more
want your
serious help.
Yeah.
Yolanda Carter said, "Hey y'all, you're right, T." Then she said, "It won't let me call in." Oh, 708-223-8953.
She called. Yeah, she called in.
Mhm.
She already called.
Mhm.
Hi y'all. Kira said, "I agree, but I'm cheating."
Okay.
But and I mean, again, it's all a personal choice, to be honest, man. And
most of them men said, "Nope, I'm not."
Because a man is not going.
You're not even gonna be close to marrying if she's trash in bed. That I get it. I get
the
it.
But y'all
man.
keep saying,
No,
look
the
at the
man.
other qualities.
No.
Cornelia said
already
it's
married.
based on qualities of that woman. I'm telling you, listen to the man. Women, we will marry that man that proposed to us that has great sex, but may not be worthy of our love. Men is not gonna propose until he's ready to.
That's it.
And I think
So it's a difference. So you can't mix the two. We as women, we live off emotions.
Yeah, but we'll do exactly what you said too, because he provides and does all. He's so good on paper that we'll marry you and forget about the sex.
Because that sex
we do that, and unfortunately I've done that.
Yeah,
somebody that I knew I could get a house with, all the things that I knew I wanted to have in my life.
And how did that work out for you?
Sex, but I thought he said he would work on it, and so I was like, okay, this other stuff is very important. My house, this,
right.
Yes.
Never
so
happened
what's
20
important
years
to
later.
you?
Well,
yes,
you know what?
Whatever's important to you.
We already know, Miss Shirley Sweet Treats. What you got?
Hello.
Yes.
I beg to differ with. Hold on.
I mean, while she got us holding on just to flip the script.
No, I beg to differ with the fact that men would not propose to you if you're not good in bed.
That's not what we said. That's not what we said.
Men would propose to you for convenience, for many reasons. That don't have nothing to do with love. Sometimes
you could be a good mother figure, and they say, you know something, I want to have a child by you because I think you gonna have to be a good mother.
Man, tell these women. Man, tell this.
Shaking your head.
Man, tell these women the truth. That's not it, sis.
Hold on a second.
That's not it, sis. That's not it, sis.
No.
Yeah, they would. I don't know what world y'all live in. They would have a.
You heard from 3 different men, and they said the same thing.
No, Big Mike said he gonna have a one on the side.
He did.
He said that it's not just the sex that he's gonna propose. He said it's other qualities. All those men said it's other qualities that makes them want to marry that woman. Sex is not all in, be all.
Not the main.
But what I'm saying is, men will propose to you if the sex is good or bad or whatever, because they have a number of reasons why they proposing to you. One being that the way the economy is now, it's totally convenient to be married.
And there's still men that say they ain't getting married just because of that. So,
I'm not.
Nah,
I wouldn't.
That's
you ain't getting
women. Women is totally different than men. Hell no, men ain't doing that.
I get married because
a man ain't having good sex, he gonna cheat. I'm telling you.
A man can have good sex and still cheat.
He gonna cheat. You might not cheat. He gonna cheat.
A man can be having good sex and still cheat.
But that's a reason for him to.
It ain't.
That would be the catalyst for him to.
That ain't.
I'm with you.
The lady said that she ain't gonna cheat because he got so many other things going on that he's contributing to. But I'm telling you, for a man, if it's not good, he's cheating. I don't care what else you got extra.
Well, before we even get to that point, like I was saying earlier, that's something we need to have a real serious adult conversation about. And if it doesn't change, then you could kill me, ask you to marry me.
Because he ain't finna propose.
You can kill it. That is as dead as Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing. Before we get to that point, we gonna have this conversation. Why are you laying there like a piece of wood? Why do you not do anything? Why is it just always one way? And this is a real adult conversation between 2 real adults. And that's
but a lot of men don't be adults.
I'm not a lot
they
of men.
grown.
They not proposing though.
Okay.
I'm not
they are proposing.
Thank you, Shirley.
Thank you, Miss Shirley. Sweet treats, best cookies around.
Appreciate you,
Bye-bye.
hon. But and so that's why I'm saying it just comes down to, hey man, look, if this is something that really is that important to me, then this is something we have to have a conversation about. It's almost in the same aspect of being a good provider. being a good, you know what I'm saying, working with time, working with money, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, you consider important. These are things that you have to have real adult conversations about. And if you can't, then you are wasting your time. And yeah, that will lead to you finding, you know what I'm saying, a little lumphead Lisa on the corner, or a little, you know what I'm saying, Fast Freddy that ain't good but for one thing.
Fast Freddy and lumphead Lisa, where you be coming from?
You know what I'm saying? That's where that comes from. But again, if you can sit down and have a real adult conversation, then there ain't nothing you can't conquer. It ain't nothing you can't get past. It ain't nothing you can't get through. Nothing.
Preach, my brother.
Like I said, Cat Williams said it best. He said, man, look, you got to keep it player. If one aspect ain't working, you got to find another way to keep it player.
But how many people really gonna go through and do that?
We can't change one person.
But
we can't change one person on this show. We can't. All we're doing is voicing opinion. What works for you may not work for me. What works for me might not work for her. We may have 3 or even 4 different opinions of what works for us as individuals. But I'm just speaking from one.
I don't believe the first man that called that say he wouldn't cheat. I don't believe
he didn't say he wouldn't cheat.
What he said?
He said he will marry her
he would
marry her because it's other qualities. All those men that called in and said they will marry her for other qualities. They gonna cheat if sex is good. So come on now. So if they're a cheater, they're a cheater.
That ain't got nothing to do with
that. Ain't got nothing to do with the sex. The question was, would they marry the woman?
One better. If we took a poll, you've been married how long?
25,000 years.
And you've never cheated?
No.
And then out of 10 men, he would be 1 out of 10 that said possibly 2 out of 10 that say they never cheated. Let's be realistic, T. The average man.
And they ain't cheat because of the sex. They chose to cheat because they was cheaters in the beginning.
It wasn't because of the sex.
So stop it. Let's be real here. They were cheating.
Why you got a side chick? Because she's a freaking bed and I love the sex. Come on now. Why do people cheat?
Because no. Ask men.
Okay, that's next
some of the
Why
men.
Do people cheat,
some of the men will say, "Hey, because she easy. She's not requiring anything from me. It's just that I go and screw. We eat and we have fun, and that's it. I wouldn't take her home to mama. It's not. It's not. That's they outlet. That's they outlets from their relationship. Just why women cheat. Why women cheat in their marriage? You can ask.
Same thing.
It ain't about sex because I know some women that's married and cheat just because he worked too much.
Cause she a hoe.
He ain't never there.
He ain't never there.
She's just a
He's
hoe.
doing this. He's doing that. She wants attention. It ain't the sex. She just want attention from her man. She want that intimacy.
She needs to go get a dog or something.
That's what I'm saying. It's
but some people do. Now, why does the thing
Crazy
is you telling me she's cheating for intimacy?
Absolutely.
Because that man is giving her attention. And you know that man was somebody that was at her job saying, "Oh, yo, you look good today, baby.
I like that cologne perfume.
Oh, you smell good."
I agree that it's the intimacy that women crave that comes with having sex.
Yes.
But the sex got to be good if she continued to cheat with this man. It was because of the sex,
It was because he was giving her the attention that her husband is not giving her because he's working
hard for them.
Hello.
So why did she marry him then?
Because he was a good provider.
But that's
he worked hard and brought home
and they had great
sex though. But that's how it starts though.
Okay, but you telling me she cheated because he ain't spending enough time. He ain't spending enough time because he's trying to make a life for her. It don't make sense with you.
But
She's just a hoe.
That's her thought process, and that's what she messed up when she did that. That's on her. That's on the individual.
That's on her.
I like the house that I got, and I like that I got a fur coat every day of the week. But I don't like that he busts his ass for me every day, and he worked 17 hours a day to get me this stuff. I don't like that, so I went and got again. For Fast Freddy on the corner.
Fast Freddy.
It's a double standard though, because when a man doesn't get any from his wife, people are okay with him cheating because she didn't do her wifely duties and she didn't do this. They're more okay with. They go, well, they understand it like, well, she wasn't doing it, so what did she expect or that kind of thing. But if it's vice versa, and the woman, she a hoe.
Right, and that's why that she ain't a hoe. She just chose to do what she did because
that's a hoe.
So the man ain't hoe.
No, a man is a hoe.
No, a man is a hoe too. But
okay, so these men that said that they would cheat on their wife,
Yes,
You didn't call them hoes.
They are.
Why she got to be a hoe?
I'm saying
You
it now.
didn't call them hoes.
Okay,
You
they're
quick to
hoish.
call. You quick to judge women. Women are quick to
No.
judge other women
No.
for doing the same thing men
No.
do. They're not getting
They're
something at
I'm
home.
a
Hold on.
realist.
Hold
I'm a
on.
realist.
Being a realist here. When
Being a
you're
realist.
not getting something at home, that's why those people go out and cheat.
Okay, true.
So
if they're horrible,
it's men
don't
and
marry
women.
them. If they're horrible,
The man-
sexually,
20 years later, though, it's funny you say don't marry him, and then on one end, if he has sex isn't that important, so marry him because he has everything. And I think that's where the double standard weirdness happens.
It's twisted.
It's twisted because
she's
people
just
will
trying to
say
get
he
taken
got
care of.
everything and that's exactly why you do marry him.
and we date
Because he got
potential.
everything.
That's why
Now,
we date
15
potential.
years
T.
later, and
Dating
you're like,
potential
"Dang,
and
I
marrying
want some
potential
more
is
sex."
totally different things.
If you marry somebody because they could provide a house, but you know sexually, like this is suck.
Cause for
He
me,
can give me a house though, and he can make sure I live a
for,
good life.
for me,
You're marrying
hey,
potential.
potential
But
of
he
what?
did it.
He got me everything
So
I
let's say
wanted.
he did it all though.
Yeah,
You
that's
got all
potential.
of those things, but what you're not getting is the intimacy and the sex. One thing he said he'd work on in the beginning, but then you got kids, and then you got life, and then you got jobs, and you both work, and then it's harder to work on it. Then you can't get him to go to the doctor because now you got to go to the doctor, and he's kind of uncomfortable about trying to fix it. So then life goes on.
But you're creating a problem even before it's a problem.
No, you're not, because you're getting what you asked for.
I don't want no.
So you only marrying for sex.
No, but that's a part of the relationship,
It
and I
becomes
want
part that you
and I
don't
want the
realize
part
is
that
so
I want.
It's so
So
important.
that's something that you value, the sex.
I
So
value
what-
The intimacy.
everything. I
The
value
sex,
intimacy.
the intimacy starts before sex, though.
Okay, well, it leads to sex, and I want
It
it
leads to
all.
sex, and
Yeah.
they stopped doing that. I mean, somebody who
Uh,
has
most
trouble
men
with
now,
sex,
they ain't got no
they
intimacy.
not
They gonna
intimate 'cause
feel
they
on
not
your
gonna try
nipple
to work
twice
up
and say,
to
"Let's get it."
disappoint you. They know you're gonna be disappointed with what's about to happen. They don't go try to even be intimate.
Okay, come
no
on.
more. I
Come
mean,
on,
that's
T.
what I experienced.
Life gonna take over. Somebody may
Listen.
slap you in your glasses. Ooh, girl, we just had foreplay and get it in. Ain't no intimacy. You got life that stopped that intimacy.
But here's
No,
the thing. Intimacy is not just about foreplay.
It's
before the
not.
act.
It's not.
Again, intimacy
not.
begins in the mind, especially.
Yes.
Especially.
That's something people say. What does that sound like?
Especially
So
for
that's-
women. Especially for
it's
women. Because
building our confidence.
Women thrive on compliments. Women thrive on hearing, "Hey, that dress looks nice on you. Ooh, I like your hair. I like that
It's
perfume you got
the
on."
attention.
Women look for that kind of stuff.
We want that attention from
even
our
single
men,
women-
But
right?
y'all want it too.
Even we talk about women, even single women, women with no attachment to no men. When they walk into work or when they walk down the street, you can't tell me a woman alive that don't appreciate somebody looking at them.
And they
or
want it from
complimenting
their
them.
husbands more than they want it from
Absolutely.
people.
Absolutely.
I mean, and that starts to
to
go away too, though. Unfortunately,
that covers
bad
both
sex.
women in relationships and women that don't have relationships. You know what I'm saying? And again,
I agree.
especially if it's the right person. You know what I'm saying? Now I get it. You don't want it from just any lumphead walking down the street or whatever. But if the right person say the right thing to you, all of a sudden you're interested. All of a sudden you feel
that's
better
what I
about
say.
yourself.
If you walk around, leave somebody hungry,
Hey,
and eventually they're gonna eat.
Eventually.
it's
So
true.
I'm saying,
so
but if you
that's
know
why
that
in a
eventually you're
marriage-
gonna eat, why get married? Because you know where it's gonna lead to.
You
Well,
don't know
because
that though.
you
'cause
don't
they're
know
gonna-
that.
they're gonna
And not
fix
only that,
it.
but
You
then the
believe
thing
that.
is,
You don't
again,
know
if you really
no,
feeling
you
this
don't.
person, he checks off 9 out of 10 boxes. He checks
And
off 9
sex
out
is
of
the
10 boxes.
only one.
And
You
that's the only
really
one.
believe he'll do
You
it.
are not going to leave him. And the thing is, again, like I said a few minutes ago, you have to have a real adult conversation. All conversations are not easy to have. All people are not going to agree with what you got to say, but it's still a conversation that needs to be had. Hey, look, man, look. You know what I'm saying? I realize
It's hard
you know
to
what I'm
tell a man from his ego.
It's hard, but it's necessary.
How is it
It's
hard?
necessary.
How is it hard
It's
for you to
necessary.
tell somebody how to make you feel?
All
But-
men don't respond.
They may
well.
not-
You
they
have
may
a
not
respond
conversation.
well, T.
They'll just listen.
And
They
don't do nothing
but I'm
about
saying
it.
it's not hard.
At least they can't say, well, she never said, no, I didn't think it was that serious. No. I brought this up because I didn't have nothing else to talk about. I didn't bring this up because I heard somebody else talk about it. I brought this up because this is what's real to me. And I want us to have a real, honest conversation. If you don't feel like it, I'm more than okay with it. If you don't feel that this is a conversation you need to have, I'm okay with it. But I'm just letting you know this is what makes me feel more important. This is what makes me feel like we are even that close connected. It's not about the actual act. It's about the conversation and it's about the intimacy before the act. You excuse
So
my
Dion,
French.
so what if after a while you say all of that? They okay, and then life goes right back to the
Hey,
way it
well,
was.
hey, look, then you got a decision to make, Ma. You got a decision to make.
Hence, I'm divorced.
Hey, there you go.
See,
There you
she
go.
made the
There you go.
decision.
So
There
did
you
you get
go.
divorced just based off of the sex? Okay. So it was multiple things that led up to that divorce.
Mostly the sex with the intimacy. Yes, T. She quit. Actually, low
It was
key,
no. She just said it wasn't just the sex.
played a part.
Answer. Don't go.
No,
No,
don't-
let me
no.
say
Answer
it was
the
because
call.
of the sex.
Say
And the
it.
next person I was with, I made sure first off, do you like doing it? How long? With this? No. That I thought it wasn't a big factor,
Sometimes
but
you have
then
to
I
have that
realized
conversation.
when you're not getting it, it's bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you get it
And it
once
leads
a week,
to other
that's
stuff. It make
normal.
your head hurt if you
Well,
don't
so-
get it.
right.
It's
stressed.
other stuff start
And
happening.
then it makes you when I started noticing it was a problem was because I didn't notice guys. The first 15 years, I didn't notice. And then I heard a guy say, "You look good," and I was like, "Whoa!" I heard him.
There you go.
Intimacy.
There you go.
But the
The man.
intimacy leaves. You don't have someone not having sex and they're intimate. You rarely find that those are separated things.
Intimacy is separated from sex.
It is.
No.
It is
Okay.
separated from sex
It is.
because you found yourself attractive
Yeah.
because of that guy said, "Hey,
I'm
you
talking
look
20,
nice."
The way you look.
15 years without having sex on a regular basis. I
15
think
years?
you try going.
Yeah,
It's
you
easy
probably
to
had
say when
bumps
people
all on your
haven't done
face
it.
and everything.
But if you've lived begging someone to fix a situation and not
Mhm.
have sex for 15 years,
now, why
come
did
on, that ain't no
That's
like
deep.
I didn't
Yeah, that's
I
deep.
didn't try.
Well,
Well,
Why-
why-
I didn't.
So what was wrong with? Was there something wrong with their puppy tail?
If there's a thing where the 1 minute brother, what this is live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great father, excellent man, best person. He's what I needed at that time. I'm not gonna
Disclaimer.
say
Okay,
he's
but
an excellent person, and I wouldn't be
he
where I
couldn't
am
get the
without
puppy
him.
tail up. Just say it.
But
The
that
puppy
was
tail
an issue.
couldn't get
It
up.
was-
And it was
wasn't-
an issue even dating. But he
But
promised.
you
he
chose
would-
to
and
marry
I chose
him.
all the other stuff. I felt like that was so
Yes.
minor, not to pick
Yes.
such a good man.
Yes.
And he is a good man. So not to choose a good man.
But
over
he gotta be a
something-
good man. When if you don't know how to get
Hold
that
on.
puppy tail up, you better be good.
But then
You
it
better
just
be.
starts to add up over years and years.
Okay, so you having great sex now. Are you married?
Did you cheat?
Yeah,
You married now?
yeah.
You having great sex now?
I made sure that was how do you like
That
doing it?
quality
How
was-
often?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I had more of that conversation. What I did
So
at 22,
20 years ago,
what I did at
that was
22
different
versus
than now.
50,
Yeah,
Right.
it's going to be
so
different.
it's different. So it's stages in
So
life.
age plays a part.
So
My age played a part
stages
in
in
wanting-
life.
I didn't have things that I wanted in life, so that was more important. Sex wasn't as important to me at 20 something than it was. Now I've
Today.
had it all, seen it all. I know what I want. You know, I'm at a
Yes.
different stage
Yes.
to be more rounded.
So would you
But I'm
marry
mature.
somebody now who wasn't good in bed? Since you're 50 now, so would you-
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
I'm not
She's
now.
already experienced
Now,
that.
if it happens and you can't do it,
That's one
that's
thing.
life. I know the age I am, so I
Right.
do know that kind of plays a part the older you get.
Mhm.
But first off, because of my experience,
Yes, because of her experience.
Yeah. I'm going to want to know that you. I want faithfulness and I want all the other stuff that comes with it. I don't just want, and it's not just all about sex. You can't be no bum, but a good sex partner.
Right.
either.
Hello.
That's
Hello.
okay.
Hello. That's what I'm
I heard
saying.
you. I heard you. I heard you.
And just to flip the script, I used to date a girl 1,000 years ago that the best part of our relationship was sex. That was it. Everything else, she was suspect, she was sneaky, she was deceptive, and everything like that.
And today,
Would you marry her?
he didn't
Not at all.
marry her.
Not at all.
He
didn't
didn't
marry
marry her.
That relationship
He didn't even
lasted-
propose to her.
Honestly, that relationship lasted about 4 months. maybe
Hello.
5 months. You know what I'm saying?
But you slept with her though.
Yeah, well,
Se-
you know, yeah, that's
sex
part
is sex.
of being in a relationship. But I mean, again, like I said, that was the greatest part. And I even explained to her, I said, you know, it seems like the only time we don't have issues is when we're in the bedroom. And I said, that's not okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, again, you cool. Parents had money. She came from money. She had whatever she wanted and all of that stuff. Everything was cool. But I mean, in the door, this girl was trying to be sneaky, deceptive, and lied to me in the door.
That wasn't worth it.
And
Good sex wasn't worth it.
Good sex ain't gonna hold on
So
to
you
that relationship.
who broke up with who?
I left her.
Right.
You
I
left her alone.
Yeah.
You never went back.
I did for a little
Okay,
bit.
all right, there we go. Let's
the
talk
good
some
sex.
real stuff.
Most of them go back.
Because
It-
why?
it's-
He went
it's-
back for the sex.
It's just sex
I
though.
went back.
for the
I
sex.
went back
It's
until
just
I
the
met
sex.
my wife.
It's
I went
just-
back
And then
until
you
I
got
met my
all
wife.
of it.
So I mean,
Wait,
'cause
I got a
again-
question.
Yes, ma'am.
T mentioned people that are virgins. Based on if sex isn't that important, it shouldn't matter whether they have sex with them in the
Right.
beginning, right?
Eventually,
I'm
yeah.
asking.
So for me,
How
for
do
those
you- how do
virgins,
you go from not?
oh,
how do you
that
go
they,
from not
it's
having
a,
sex at all to being
it's
an
a,
expert? I
spit,
mean, that
it's
just
a,
don't work.
it's a spiritual thing for them. That's why they are virgins. So they go to church a lot. So that's for them. Yeah, I ain't say that. I tell them all the time, baby.
That's how you say it, baby.
Yeah, baby. Hey, good luck for y'all. You know, I hope you
I
find
wish you
that.
all the best.
That's what I tell them. Like, I love my
in this
friends
solo
dearly, but
journey, in this
that's
solo
that's
journey.
their journey. That's their truth. That's their life.
All right, y'all. Well, it's about time we wrap it on up. T, do we got any announcements? Anything we got going on before we get on up out of here?
Yes, we do. Go to my page, Dion's page, or Suge's page, Shawana Thomas, on Facebook. We have 50 Shades of Grey, October 28th.
Purple.
50 Shades of Purple.
For
G.
domestic
don't
violence.
wanna get sued.
I'm thinking about the movie.
trying to
Yeah,
get
Because
I'm
we're
like,
talking
you
about
trying to
sex.
get
Yeah, you freak.
50
Right.
Shades of Purple.
October
then-
28th.
She telling on herself.
October 28th. And we also have the Masquerade Speed Dating. We need a couple more gentlemen. Come
Need the
up, show
brothers.
up, show up.
Yeah.
October 28th
28th.
as well. So we got two events, October 28th.
It's on Eventbrite, 50 Shades of Purple. It's going to be 411 East 35th Street. Come on out.
Get your ticket first before you try to
Don't try to come in because she be tripping.
Hey,
Yeah, she tripped with
security.
me,
We
so
got
don't
security at
come.
the door.
Yeah, don't come unless you
Show up,
got
show
your
out.
ticket.
Grab those tickets from Eventbrite, and also hit up Dion. D Wash is gonna be the host for both events.
Yes.
And whenever you need hosting gigs, we got D Wash
We got
in the
you.
building.
I'm
Can
available.
you please tell us where? Okay, well, never mind. I told us what the address was. That it's on Eventbrite. Get your tickets first. Also, can you explain a little bit about what speed dating is? I heard you go over it. Can you say exactly what
So
it is?
speed dating, you're gonna meet 10 different women, 10 different men, so you're gonna have many conversations. And if you have a connection, then you're gonna take it further. We're just introducing you to 10 brothers and 10
So
sisters.
it's
Just-
about 2 to 3 minutes.
Just like that's what I was about to say. You have about 2 minutes to start a conversation and see what he likes, what she likes, and see if there's any common interest that you could possibly move forward with. You know what I'm saying? So
How many
that's what it's
rounds
about.
do they do?
No,
Depends
they're
on-
gonna meet once.
Yeah,
They're gonna meet.
Everybody has a turn with everybody.
Yes,
we
you're
have
gonna meet 10
women,
men.
so
I
everybody
can't-
go around.
You can't figure out if you like somebody in like 2
It,
minutes.
it ain't
got no
about it.
choice. You ain't
So
got no
first
choice.
of all, you're gonna be masked. So it's all about the
So I can't see
conversation.
their face.
It's about the intellect. So after the speed dating, then the mask will be revealed.
Yeah.
And so at that point, if you have that physical attraction with the person, whatever questions that you may have asked them, maybe it's a connection. You're gonna exchange numbers and
Men
you're
are
gonna take
very
it further.
visual. so
And
you
that's why
telling
I'm
me-
masking. That's
Oh.
why they mask.
You won't know if she cockeyed. She won't know if you know. What I'm
Well,
saying?
you
You
would
can't-
be able to
Tell
see
with the
their
cock
eye.
because
Well, I'm
it's not
just
like they
saying, a
blindfolded.
lot of times you won't focus on the mask. You ain't really
We should have
wanna focus on the
blindfolded
eyes,
them,
you know what I'm
T.
No.
saying? So,
No.
I mean,
No.
but with that being said, it's really, let's see how fast y'all can connect with each other. Let's see if there is a connection that can go beyond just the
Physical
Maybe,
attraction.
you know what I'm saying? Again, if I'm 6'4", look like The Rock, or if you look like, you know what I'm saying, Halle Berry, whatever, then that's one thing. But I mean, again, to take that away, you know what I'm saying, to be able to collect on the intellectual side.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about, connecting on the intellectual side, and that's what this is all about. So that's what this is. We need brothers. We have women. I actually had a young lady, one of my friends, come at me 2-3 days ago and asked if she could do it, and I told her I don't know if I'm saying we have any room available, but
Just
I
send
gave
her my
your number. So
information.
I
Yeah.
gave her your number and everything, so she's going to get in contact with you, I guess, eventually, and so that's what it's all about. I want to say one thing, and then I'm done. Today, my grandmother turned 103 years old.
Woo! Yes.
Happy birthday,
Grandma.
It is amazing that this lady is still full functioning. She needs assistance walking, but who at 103 doesn't? You know what I'm saying? And I just want to send my love to Thelma Clark. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
Thelma.
Thelma.
Hey,
Happy
Thelma.
birthday.
yeah, she got a lot of stories, man. A lot of stories.
Record
but,
'em.
You
Record 'em.
know, but I just wanted to send a shout out to my grandmother for turning 103 today, and I'm on my way to my son's play. My boy, my son Nick is in a play called Dead Man Cell at College of DuPage. So I'm on my way when I leave here to go see him in his play. He plays the dead man. So
Okay, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
But it's a whole story behind it and everything. So we will get to see him actually move around and whatnot. Supposed to be family coming out and everything, and hopefully they can make it. If not, then that's fine, because the play runs it started last night, but it runs until October 15th or 16th. I can't remember, but we got about a week and a half to go see it. So y'all come on out if y'all can. College of DuPage, 8:00 tonight.
All right, Nick.
All right then.
So that's it for me.
We're going to be going live on both events. So we will be going live with Cocktails and Conversation for both of our events. So, all right, y'all. So we will be bringing you to both the events.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.
Yes, that is.
That's it. Thank y'all for coming out with us. We see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We
are
go.
gone.
Thank y'all for
Have a
always
great
not
weekend,
Thank you
taking
for
my
joining the
side. Thank you
conversation.
for always bullying me. They always do.